Sometimes we forget the significance of a number that taught us about how we exist, reminds us of the marvels we've created and the impact that we can make. A number that is repeated all around us, shaping where we all come from. It's not just a number, it's an icon of perfection and beauty that has always inspired the extraordinary. This time, it's our turn. Here's R7.
Hola.
Sometimes we forget the significance of a number that taught us about how we exist, reminds us of the marvels we've created and the impact that we can make. A number that is repeated all around us, shaping where we all come from. It's not just a number, it's an icon of perfection and beauty that has always inspired the extraordinary. This time, it's our turn. Here's R7. Sometimes we forget the significance of a number that taught us about how we exist, reminds us of the marvels we've created and the impact that we can make. A number that is repeated all around us, shaping where we all come from. It's not just a number, it's an icon of perfection and beauty that has always inspired the extraordinary. This time, it's our turn. Here's R7.
as I go along my way, seeking new experiences for the first time, searching the unknown. So every step I take brings the whole world a step closer. Experiencing things as I go along my way, seeking new experiences for the first time, searching the unknown. So every step I take brings the whole world a step closer. Search what you see. OnePlus 60 with Google Lens.
At OnePlus, we believe in giant leaps. 5G is a giant leap. If 4G is walking, 5G is flying at warp speed. Get ready to reimagine creating, sharing and gaming as we push technology beyond where it's ever been, experiencing it with our community before anyone else. So forget what you thought the future looked like, because 5G will reimagine it. OnePlus, reimagine speed.
This is Toby, the world's fastest balloon-popping dog. It's official. You can look him up. Watch. Fast, right? Now, let's watch on the OnePlus 6T in super slow motion. Good boy, Toby.
Lots of people love to travel. But for me, it's not only about going someplace new. It's about going deeper. Because I know that if I really open my eyes and look, I'll find a whole new world of wonder. Search what you see. OnePlus 6T with Google Lens.
At OnePlus, we're using 5G to push technology further than it's ever been. We want to work with you, the best creators and developers, to reimagine the future from creating, sharing and gaming. We've partnered with 5G industry leaders Qualcomm and EE to launch 5G apps of tomorrow. Apply now for your chance to get access to leading experts, top secret testing labs, a OnePlus 5G device and a whole year's funding. OnePlus, reimagine speed.
Someone once said that life is measured in achievement, not in years alone. I say you've got to work every damn day to achieve anything worthwhile. You see, records aren't broken at once. They're earned 1 millisecond at a time. Sure, enjoy the chase, build something, then build something better. But when you fail, and you will fail, don't stop trying. Don't be happy with one victory. Aim for 10, 20, 100. Never settle. Push past your limits and start all over again the next day. Because the next day, you are that much better, that much more ready to change the world. Be faster, be smarter, be relentless in your pursuit of speed. Remember that speed has no limits, and neither do you.
I thought I knew this place. I've seen so many pictures, read all about it. Imagined myself right here, wandering these streets, getting a little lost along the way, and finding so much more. Sometimes you need to look close to really see the big picture. Search what you see. OnePlus 6T with Google Lens.
The OnePlus 7 Series launch event will commence in 5 minutes. Please be aware that fast-moving video and strobe lighting will be used during the event. And can we please remind you to turn your phones to silent? Thank you.
It's locked. Whoa! That's quite quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the OnePlus 7 series launch event will commence shortly. Please take your seats. We will be commencing very shortly. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to go beyond speed and please welcome to the stage the Chief Product Officer, CEO and founder of OnePlus, Pete Lau.
Hi everyone. I can't believe it's so sunny here in London. So great to be here today with our community, partners, and friends from the media. This is actually my first time on stage in Europe. I'm so excited that together we can witness the launch of a truly historic moment for OnePlus. Today, is also the biggest launch event we have heard. We are hosting 2 launch events right now in New York and Bangalore. Last year was a really breakthrough for OnePlus. After just 5 years since we started, OnePlus broke into the top 5 premium smartphone brands globally for the first time. This is a small step, but more importantly, the growth has strengthened our persistence in creating the best flagships possible. A few days ago, I was on the flight from New York to Hong Kong and saw someone charging his phone with a signature red cable. Do you know our signature red cable? He's a French passenger, and he told me he's using a OnePlus 5, and he told me that it's a great phone. And he really meant it. It's special moments like this that drive us to make great products and bring the best technology to the more people around the world. I had the same feeling in 2015 when our first European pop-up event was held in Paris. We only brought 20 phones for people to buy, but hundreds of people turned up, which was amazing. That's when we realized, whoa, we have such an incredible community in Europe. Since then, our team set up office in London and started build partners here and enable more people to experience our products. Today, apart from our headquarters in London, we are proud to also have local office in Madrid, Paris, Munich, Milan, Amsterdam, Copenhagen, Stockholm, and Helsinki. Today, we have established a great partnership over more than 20 carrier, retail, and e-commerce partners across Europe. And our community continues to grow. Here, I would like to thank you all for your trust and support. Today, EA's CEO, Mark, and Qualcomm's President, Cristiano, has also joined us. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Over the past 5 years, I believe we found our purpose. With the spirit of never settle, we can constantly to improve together with our community and really and truly make a difference. As I stand here today, I'm reminded of 5 years ago when we entered the industry and persisted in our unique approach to products. We were the first to focus on the hand feel of smartphones and the first to push fast and smooth to the absolute limit. Today, we have taken our product to a new level. We have always believed smooth is of highest level of importance. And this pursuit keeps us grounded in our original mission to share the best technology with the world. I have been looking forward to this moment for a very long time. Today, we unveil the most important product we have ever made for you, the OnePlus 7 Pro. I think it's closest we've come to a perfect product. The OnePlus 7 Pro will become a new benchmark of industry. I'm confident that we redefined the flagship smoothness. Once you experience it, I think you will never go back. That's enough from me. Let's get into what you have waiting for. So now I'd like to give the stage to our France VP, Akis. Thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. And hello, everyone. Very exciting day for OnePlus today. You know, a very good thing about OnePlus is that Pete is coming from an engineer background. So no matter what, product comes first. You see, the smartphone industry is such a competitive one that nowadays we're seeing a lot of business decisions driving product decisions. But this is only aimed at short term. At OnePlus, we prefer to go for the long and healthy run by truly focusing on the product and on the end user. That's it, nothing else. no bells and whistles, no app lag, no bloatware, no $2,000 price tag, no random music, no bezel, and no notch. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Here is the OnePlus 7 Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the OnePlus 7 Pro. A groundbreaking milestone in the history of OnePlus. It took us years to get to a point where we could deliver a product as complete and compelling as the new OnePlus 7 Pro. We worked hard on getting every single detail just right, and starting with the design. The OnePlus 7 Pro is water resistant for everyday use, and it comes in an all-new curved edges design on both the front and back of the phone, which makes it perfectly balanced. You see, our engineers worked on over 100 individual prototypes, each with different degree variation in curvature, to finally come up with a product which is true to our core design philosophy, putting power and performance into a phone which is designed to be held and with an ultra-slim profile. The OnePlus 7 Pro comes in almond, mirror gray, and nebula blue. See, the almond color gives off a soft elegance, while the mirror gray displays more of a classic beauty. But my personal favorite is actually the nebula blue, a color inspired by the universe. It feels very different. You know, it's a combination of matte and glass, which gives a very cool, smothery mood sensation. If I didn't tell you, you could actually never guess that this was glass. So, without question, this is the most beautiful and premium-looking device we have ever created. But the best thing is actually what we've done on the front of the device. It's borderless, ultra smooth, and breathtaking. What you are seeing now is straight up the best display you will find on any smartphone. And we are not exaggerating. At OnePlus, we've built a brand on delivering a fast and smooth experience for our users. OnePlus owns fast and smooth. This has always been a crucial aspect of our smartphones. And across the years, we've continuously pushed the limits to deliver what we believe is the most seamless Android experience. But we can always do better. At OnePlus, we never settle. That's why, ever since 2017, we've been trying to develop a smartphone screen that's unlike anything you have seen. So today, OnePlus is pleased to introduce you to the next major breakthrough in mobile display technology. We are calling it the Fluid AMOLED display. It's the most immersive display out there. And that's not marketing. Just look at it. It's an amazing accomplishment. And starting with our largest ever 6.67-inch display with a remarkable screen-to-body ratio of over 93%. And thanks to a unique tapered edge design, it actually feels quite good on hand too. And for the first time ever, we are offering a Quad HD Plus resolution made of 4.49 million pixels. For those of you keeping the score at home, that's 560 pixels per inch. But the display is not only clear and sharp, it's also super accurate for the most demanding users. But how accurate is it? Well, we received the highest rating possible from DisplayMate, the world's leading benchmark technology of display. And we didn't just score well overall. We scored exceptionally well across multiple parameters, such as maximum brightness, screen uniformity, contrast, or even pixel density. But having the best display is one thing, but that was not enough for us. Our next generation display needed to live up to our core product philosophy: fast and smooth. So today, we're taking a huge step forward, redefining smoothness. With an impressive 90 Hz QHD Plus AMOLED display, so 90 Hz Quad HD Fluid AMOLED display that updates content on screen up to 90 times per second. The OnePlus 7 Pro display has the fastest refresh rate that you will find on any AMOLED smartphone. This means basically that each and every tap, swipe, scroll, gesture, every single interaction will feel more direct, more responsive, and more real. Navigating through a smartphone has never been so fast and smooth. You can clearly see here how the 90 Hz display is extremely responsive. Trust me, it's really something you have to try in person. And when you do, you will never want to go back. The display on the One 7 Pro is just exceptional. It's simply the best on the market. But to make the most out of it, our display also supports HDR10 and HDR10 Plus content. So videos will now look more dynamic, with richer detail and more nuance in every single scene. And as you will never get enough of your OnePlus 7 Pro, to help you reduce eye strain, our Fluid AMOLED display will automatically filter out blue light, while our approved night mode will automatically adjust the brightness and the screen color temperature of the screen. And while we're talking about detail, here's a cool one. We've added a horizon light to our curved edge display, so that when your screen is off and you receive a notification, this happens. Ooh. Want to see it again? Boom. Oh, and last but not least, we brought back screen unlock, only this time is more accurate and much faster. Thanks to a larger sensor, you can now unlock your smartphone in only 0.21 seconds. That makes it 38% faster than the OnePlus 6T, and actually the world's fastest screen unlock technology on any smartphone. Extremely fast. So, do you like what you're seeing so far? Great to hear, there is more coming. So this time, our engineers worked extremely hard to deliver our most significant camera upgrade ever. All the shots behind me were all shot on OnePlus. Our aim has always been to create a simple and intuitive experience that gives you clear and natural photos. Basically, we do all the hard work in the background, so all you have to do is just press the shutter and you get the perfect shot every single time. So let's get into it. When you turn around the new OnePlus 7 Pro, you'll notice that everything is all new. For the first time, we have a triple camera system. It's the most complete and capable camera we have ever delivered. We built the camera for every moment. The main camera has a state-of-the-art 48 megapixel half-inch sensor supplemented by OIS. The surface area of the sensor alone is 29% larger than before. But what's interesting is what we've done on the pixel side. Indeed, thanks to a new special pixel binding technology, we're able to increase individual pixel size by over 70% compared to the OnePlus 6T. This means basically that your OnePlus 7 Pro camera will gather greater amounts of light and therefore produces pictures with better clarity and detail than ever before, and especially in low light conditions. So when you have a main sensor of this size and quality, to make the most out of it, you also need a lens module that's advanced enough to make sure it's being fully optimized. So engineers crafted our more advanced 7-element lens design, which offer a considerable increase in performance. Basically, the added element enables you to drive more light onto a sensor and in a much more precise way. So this results with a lens aperture of 1.6, which lets 15% more light than before, and therefore giving you even further detail. Here are some of the photo samples taken with the main sensor. So in addition to the main camera sensor, we've added a secondary telephoto lens with 3 times optical zoom and OIS mounted to an 8 megapixel. Now you can get closer to detail that matters without compromising the overall image quality. And finally, we have an ultra wide angle lens of 117 degrees field of view, paired to 16 megapixel. For reference, actually, the end result is pretty close to what you're seeing, as the human eye has a 120 degrees field of view. It's great for all those photo landscapes or, those group photos without having to back up every time. Here are some more shots with the ultra-wide angle lens. So, to summarize, in one and single camera, you now have an ultra-wide angle lens, a main lens, and a telephoto lens. It's basically an entire camera back that fits right into a pocket. Woo! It's good, right? But even though the camera on the OnePlus 7 Pro captures stunning amount of detail and resolution, none of that matters if your shot is out of focus, right? But don't worry, we got your back. To make sure you are perfectly in focus, this time we've developed not one, not two, but 3 different kinds of autofocus technologies. Then, new to the OnePlus 7 Pro camera is UltraShot, a new powerful algorithm to fully leverage all the hardware we're using. It uses smart HDR to control variance in lighting while producing a very natural-looking photo. And finally, we've also improved our Nightscape mode 2.0 to enable you to capture the beauty of the urban environment at night. Once again, the OnePlus 7 Pro camera is the most advanced and complete camera we have ever delivered. The results are natural and breathtaking. But don't take my word for it. 111 from DxO. From DxOMark, the world's leading photographic benchmark. We are very proud of this outstanding achievement. In fact, the second highest score DxOMark has ever recorded. We just can't wait for you guys to try it. And in fact, we had someone just do that over the past few weeks. This person went on a photography journey with the OnePlus 7 Pro camera and took countless of stunning photos with it. She photographed for the National Geographic magazine. So I'd like now to invite adventure sports photographer from Queensland, Australia, Crystal White on stage.
Well, hey everyone. I am Crystal Wright, and yes, I am a photographer with National Geographic magazine. And I tell you what, I'm so pleased to be here on this stage this afternoon to talk about my recent experience traveling and taking pictures with a OnePlus 7 Pro camera. You know, it's really been such a treat to have such a powerful camera set with me at all times within my pocket. So to begin with, I spent 10 days traveling through the American West, which has a whole range of diverse environments. And so I began my journey here in Portland on the neon-lit streets. Now, you can see here that the OnePlus 7 Pro, it was able to control the light exposure very well in low light settings. The details normally unseen in the shadows, you know, it's not treated with the blurring effects. And you can see this from the leaves just growing here on the left in this side of the frame. And so in the image, you know, it was also rendered with clarity overall and great color contrast. But then my travels took me to Central Oregon, and I went on this stunning hike to this amazing waterfall. And the great thing is what you see here is exactly what I saw to the naked eye. And for me as a photographer, it's really important to represent what I saw and not, you know, pull any tricks. And then I continued on with my travels, and I came to the dramatic skyline of Salt Lake City and the beautiful Wasatch Mountains in the back line. Now, by using the 3x zoom lens, I'm able to capture that similar compressed view, you know, similar to a long lens type effect. And that way, by compressing it together, it gives that dramatic view compared to, say, a wide-angle look. Now, of course, I kept my travels going, and now I'm in the classic desert, iconic landscape of Utah. And I decided to take a helicopter ride because I love being up in the sky and capturing those aerial views. Now, you can imagine when you're up in a helicopter, the doors are off, you know, it can be pretty hard to hold that camera steady. You know, the helicopter's getting thrown around with the sporadic movement. And so what I had to rely on in this scenario is the UltraShot engine, because I couldn't have the time to go into pro mode, and it was such a convenience to have that to rely on. Now, with the ever-changing lighting conditions, you know, I just left it up to that powerful algorithm to do the work for me. Now, you can see here from the landscape and the formations of the rocks clearly with edges that aren't overly sharpened. And the treatment of the sunset lighting also gives the photos a natural outlook. And Furthermore, I took my Avengers on foot and just sought out some other different scenarios and different light, just to really test out this camera in as many different environments as possible, or lighting conditions. So finally, I decided to head back to Salt Lake City, and my journey actually took me through a very spontaneous storm chase through the high desert, the cracked earth, and all disappearing into these beautiful mountains. Now, I found afterwards that while taking a picture of the storm, I actually managed to capture this lightning bolt. And the funny thing was, when I did take this image, I had no idea this moment actually happened. Now, with the OnePlus 7 Pro camera, it is amazing that it could capture such fine detail. I don't think I've ever seen this on a phone before. It's really the ability to capture stunning details like this that really impressed me most. It is impressive that the 7 Pro's camera is able to effectively control the shutter speed, the depth of field, the ISO, everything that helps me capture spontaneous moments like this. Now, I believe that we all seek out a way to engage with the world around us. And for me, it has always been through the power of photography and speaking in that visual language. Just the fact that I could document and capture precious moments without having to tweak the settings extensively on the phone, it gave me such a great experience. The phone has the ability to make me feel as if I could have a whole professional SLR kit within my hand. After all, adventures, they really never go to plan. So the OnePlus 7 Pro, it gave the ability to practice high-quality photography in a fast-paced modern era. It allowed me to enjoy my road trip to the fullest extent, and just capturing that unknown beauty and the spontaneity that's bound to show up at any time. Now, I hope these photos I've shared with you today has just given you a great example of what this camera really is capable of. And I tell you what, I hope you enjoy the OnePlus 7 Pro. Thank you so much for letting me share this.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Those are some spectacular photos you've been taken. Great stuff. So now, let's move on to the front camera. It's the best selfie camera we have ever made, and it's the coolest, I guess. It's a 16-megapixel front camera, and it is motorized. Want to see it again? Cool. Boom. Not only it's really cool, but it's also very durable. We've actually tested it continuously for 300,000 times. In fact, if you have some time to spare after the keynote, please, we have a video of 12 hours of this. You can just, it's like if you open and close your front camera for 150 times, for five and a half years. This is a camera module built to last. Our engineers thought about everything. You see, the accelerometer on the OnePlus 7 Pro can automatically detect when your phone is in free fall, and then it will retract the front camera. Should we try a live demo? Yeah. First, let's have the most awesome selfie all together. On the right, and no jealous. Boom. So now I'm about to drop my phone. So 1, 2, 3. And boom. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. See? Simple. And then to end, here are some sample shots from a front-facing camera module. And plus, the great thing about it is that now you get to see your selfies on the best smartphone screen. So moving on to performance. Was there any doubt? The OnePlus 7 Pro is built on the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 mobile platform. Yeah. Woo! It has an octa-core Creo CPU processor running on a 7-nanometer chipset. So overall, it's 45% faster and consumes 20 less power. While the Adreno 640 GPU offers a 20% improvement in performance and 30 more in power efficiency. We are Qualcomm's biggest partner in Europe when it comes to their flagship 800 series. This allowed us to work very closely with them to deliver to our users with the fastest and most powerful flagship experience. And when it comes to RAM, you can now equip your OnePlus 7 Pro up to 12 gigabytes of RAM. This means you can run more apps simultaneously without experiencing any sort of lag or reduced performance. And moreover, you can switch between them without having any of your apps reloading all over again, which tends to be quite annoying. And to further put the RAM to use, we've also developed a feature called RAM Boost, which basically configures the available RAM on your smartphone to preload your most frequently used apps and games. This means that moving forward, you will spend far less time looking at loading screens. So, not only we have more RAM, but the RAM is smarter. Wow, we got a bit spoiled there. The OnePlus 7 Pro will also be the world's first commercially available smartphone with the latest technology, UFS 3.0. You can do the clapping again. So to keep things simple, you will now be able to store and extract data from your smartphone memory much faster than before. This is part of the fast and smooth experience we have always strived to deliver. And to keep running everything smoothly, even during an intensive usage, we have a new advanced liquid cooling system on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So now, let's talk about power. Everything runs on our largest ever 4,000 milliampere battery. This is a device that can last you all day and keep you away from the plug. But when you do need to top up, well, I have a good news. Warp Charge 30 is there. Only this time, it's even faster than before. Charging speed, 38% faster than the OnePlus 6T. In fact, it takes only 20 minutes to go from 0 to about 50%. That's fast enough to change your charging habits. Now, basically, you can just charging in the mornings, and when you are ready to head out the door, so is your OnePlus 7 Pro. And the good thing is that when you are using your device, charging remains super fast. It doesn't matter if it's gaming or watching Netflix. Warp Charge 30 will still be really quick and with minimal heat. So performance-wise, it's everything you've come to expect from OnePlus. A powerful and polished set of features that are core to a flagship experience. But how do we move beyond that? Well, I'm actually quite excited about this next feature. It's something a lot of you have been asking for, and for quite some time. And in particular, Damien. You might know him through social media from the last OnePlus 6T launch. On that day, at the pop-up, the first thing he told me was, Akis, please, I've been waiting too long for it. On your next flagship, you need to have stereo speakers. Well, good news for you, my man. Dual speakers are coming to the OnePlus 7 Pro. And when I say dual speakers, I mean Dolby Atmos dual speakers. With stereo separation and great sound quality. So this, combined with the fluid AMOLED display and HDR content, you will have a truly immersive theater experience. Also, new to the OnePlus 7 Pro is our haptic vibration. It's an all-new high-end vibration motor, which is stronger, more responsive, and more precise. So, as you can see, on the hardware front, we've packed the very best into the OnePlus 7 Pro already. Now, we're going to show you what we did on the software side. OxygenOS is the best Android operating system around. Yet, it's actually quite simple, right? We think of it as a refined stock Android experience. You guys think that it's even surpassing stock Android, according to PCMag. But actually, we owe this achievement to you, our community. Truly. Each week, you see our software team logs onto a forum for advice and feedback. It's our best and most valuable resource when it comes at figuring out how to refine and optimize our software. Here is our software rollout and user feedback process. First, every week, we have a closed beta pushed to a pool of extremely knowledgeable members. So here, big up. Then, every 2 weeks, we have an open beta available through our forums where everyone can feedback on. And finally, on average, about every month, we have one OTA. And on this note, as per AOS Mark, we are the second Android brand with the most frequent OS updates, just behind Google. I guess we're okay with that, right? So we will continue to support our devices with 2 years of regular software updates and 3 years of Android security patch updates. And so, like for the OnePlus 6 and OnePlus 6T, Android Q Beta will be available on the OnePlus 7 Pro. And something is telling me, like it was the case for Android Pie, we should be one of the first ones to roll it out globally. Stay tuned on that. So, OxygenOS 9.5, we're introducing long-requested features such as screen recording with native sound and optimizing a suite of frequently used apps to take full advantage of our 90 Hz display. And we've also refined our navigational gestures, which were already among the best on the market, only to be faster, smoother, and more intuitive. Next up, gaming mode. It's an important feature that we introduced about 2 years ago as something you guys asked for. And this time, we got the help of Fnatic, one of the best esports organizations in the world. Basically, to help us build a more advanced version of gaming mode. You see, Fnatic is not just a team of professional gamers. They're also true experts in designing and developing pro gaming hardware. That's why we work very closely with them, conducting countless tests, gathering feedback, and constantly improving our devices. Together, we're on the constant pursuit to create a world-class gaming experience for our community. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you to the Fnatic mode. The new Fnatic mode adds additional features such as Advanced Do Not Disturb, background restriction, and network enhancement, while still optimizing the RAM, CPU, and GPU to bring you a competitive advantage when you game. Next feature is something we built with our community. Last year in the US, we hosted our first opinion forum in San Francisco. We met with our community to develop software that will help people build healthier habits when it comes to their smartphone usage. We are calling it the Zen mode. We've always believed that technology should serve you and not the other way around. It can be a challenge these days, to balance your personal and digital life. Therefore, as smartphone manufacturers, it is our responsibility to help people be self-aware when it comes to their smartphone usage. So to enable Zen mode is quite straightforward. All you have to do is launch the app, and for the next 20 minutes, you're only going to be able to do two things: make and receive urgency calls and use your camera. Zen mode gives people a simple but yet powerful way to disengage from the smartphones. And finally, our partnership with Google is not only about Android. Google Lens has been integrated in the camera app since the OnePlus 6 to make sure it's been fully optimized. And this time around, we're bringing a deeper integration. We search what you see in one tap. It doesn't get any simpler than that. So OxygenOS 9.5 continues to deliver the best software experience on Android smartphones. It's smartly designed software that fully leverages the state-of-the-art hardware on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So, this is it for the OnePlus 7 Pro. As you can see, we have an industry-leading screen, a camera that can compete against the very best, and unmatched performance.
What does it take to be truly innovative? It all starts before you wake. Introducing the OnePlus 7 Pro. We set out to create a fully captivating experience with powerful Dolby Atmos sound from top to bottom and an immersive display that redefines the term bezel-less on mobile devices. Couple that with a 90 Hz refresh rate and you can scroll smoothly through your favorite apps. Or play the most intense mobile games available with no compromises. That's because we put more computing power into this device than ever before. Now you can move seamlessly between apps with software that anticipates your next move. Our adaptive brightness feature gives your eyes the least strenuous experience possible. No matter the shot or scene, the OnePlus 7 Pro is up to the task. That's because we've added 3 rear camera lenses to make sure you're capable of catching every moment. And of course, we didn't forget the selfie camera. Power through your day and night worry-free, because with Warp Charge, you're good to go in 20 minutes. That means your phone is ready before you are. And the camera capabilities don't diminish when the sun goes down. Thanks to our Nightscape feature, you'll be able to take gorgeous photographs no matter the time of day. That's the OnePlus 7 Pro, our most advanced phone ever.
So aside from the OnePlus 7 Pro, there is something else very exciting we're going to be announcing today. Please, welcome to the stage, Kate.
Hey guys, great to be here. Let's talk 5G. Yeah, that's good. The technological advancements brought about by 5G will be far more exciting than ever before. Your experience is at the heart of OnePlus, so we're so excited to be here to talk to you about the next frontier. In the coming 5 to 10 years, our lives will be revamped completely. You'll be able to enjoy a faster, smoother, and more immersive experience than ever before. In 2016, we understood the importance of 5G and started research. In 2017, we partnered with Qualcomm with a joint R&D team. And in 2018, we sent the world's first 5G tweet. This year, we showed our 5G prototype at Barcelona and MWC. And we're among the first in the world to showcase 5G cloud gaming. OnePlus has always been in pursuit of the fastest speeds possible. So there's no company out there more suited than OnePlus to lead on 5G. So today is an incredibly exciting moment for us, and we believe that we're going to change the game.
Please welcome the CEO of OnePlus, Pete Lau, the President of Qualcomm, Cristiano Amon, and the CEO of BT Consumer Brands, Mark Alira.
This is a truly historic moment. Now, I would like to officially announce that OnePlus together, Qualcomm and EE are launching the very first OnePlus 5G smartphone. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Great honor.
Thank you. Thank you. What a moment. It's been almost 2 years since we started, but we're finally here. This is great. Congratulations, Pete.
Thank you.
Maybe we should
we'll take a
selfie.
Okay.
Right at the back.
We better
Okay.
have. And it doesn't matter if we drop the phone either, does it?
It's good.
Okay, everybody in. All right.
Right.
That's good. Go again.
Everybody, raise your hands.
Yeah, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Cheer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We're so honored to have amazing partners like you.
Thank you.
Mark, we're going to hear from you later. So thank
Sure.
you very much.
Thank you.
Obviously, thank you, Pete. Cristiano, please stay with me on the stage. Because when you hear the name 5G, there's one word that comes to mind, and that is Qualcomm. The OnePlus 7 Pro 5G is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 and the most powerful 5G modem in the world. So we're so lucky today to have Qualcomm's president, Mr. Cristiano Amon, to tell us more. Please.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Pete and team from OnePlus. Thank you, all the OnePlus fans. It's such an honor to be here today. For more than 30 years, Qualcomm has been inventing breakthrough technologies that push the boundaries of mobile. Our inventions, partnerships, and innovations have fostered tremendous changes in how the world connects, computes, and communicates. And in OnePlus, we have a partnership with a shared vision for technology innovation. That's why the companies have been working together since the beginning of OnePlus, because it's about the understanding of premium, the understanding of technology, and the understanding that we can change the world with innovation in mobile. And we're very proud of this relationship with OnePlus. especially now as we go to a new era of wireless. And we'd like to congratulate you, Pete, and the OnePlus team on the announcement of the OnePlus 7 Pro 5G. One thing we know that mobile always changes, and leaders are proven during each new G transition in wireless. And OnePlus is making a strong statement here with this incredible device. 2019 is the year that the industry has been waiting for, with 5G deployments happening around the world. 5G is here and is launching everywhere, and it's launching here in the UK, and it's launching in Europe, in the United States, in Korea, in China, in all regions. And this will be a transition that is going to be much faster than what we have seen with 4G. It's building on the success of 4G in a mature smartphone market. 5G will have an impact in the mobile industry, but more important, it will be an impact in every other industry, powering a new era of innovation, enabling new services, new business models, and new ways to engage customers. And OnePlus is well positioned to capitalize on this opportunity. Now, 5G will bring whole new dimensions to the applications and services that you use most on your device. And this is one area that actually we're very excited about it. It's a different way for you to think about your device. Empowering new functionalities, greater interactivity within the apps, and taking advantage of the 5G low latency and high-speed links. The apps are going to go beyond the phones, and you will have no limit to the storage and computing power, as the apps now can leverage the guaranteed high-speed connectivity with the cloud. We're going to see the era of the super apps, and enabling high-definition content across everything from social media feeds to streaming of video to multiplayer games and much more. Apps will reside on the cloud versus the device, eliminating the need for OS-specific versions. It will simplify the application development and expand the application availability. We have been working closer with the developer community, with Google, to accelerate the capabilities. Last week on Google I/O, we announced that for the first time, 5G network capabilities will be available for application developers, and they'll be able to sense the device that is in 5G capabilities and make use of that for the apps. 5G will empower new functionalities, greater interaction between the apps, and will actually bring also significant advantages to the mobile operators that invest in 5G, providing a differentiated services to their users. It's an era that we're going to see a new change in the smartphone industry, and it's very exciting, and we're just about that beginning. And of course, this device has the world's first commercial 5G mobile platform. This is the platform that defines premium 5G. We've been working together with OnePlus to build this device with this capability. And I think, as was highlighted during the presentation, this is the benchmark of performance in the industry. And thank you. And this is definitely a new era, an era that we're going to start with this first step towards the launch of 5G. And we are going to go back and we're going to look of what we had before and what we had in front of us. And I agree with the comment that were made in the OnePlus presentation. Once we experience this 5G device, we're not going to go back. And 5G is the future, and we're very excited. Again, congratulations, OnePlus, for the great partnership. Such a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cristiano.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Cristiano, and everyone at Qualcomm, who has helped us to bring this amazing device to you. 5G will change the way that we use our smartphones. Downloading will become instant. Imagine a high-definition film in a couple of seconds and a lossless music album within a blink of an eye. 5G will also revolutionize the way that we game. We'll be able to stream AAA titles direct from the cloud on the move. But with every new technology, there are always new challenges. The first 3G phones were a lot thicker and heavier than the ones that came before it, and it was thought that that might be the case with 5G. But we challenged ourselves to keep to the same design as the OnePlus 7 Pro. So although it might look the same on the outside, on the inside, it is very different. We all know that space inside a smartphone is very limited. So our 5G device is the perfect example of our mantra, never settle. It would have been much easier for us to bring to you a thicker 5G device. But we knew that that wouldn't be the right solution for you. So we challenged ourselves to do things differently. We adopted a stacked PCB design to maximize space, conducted countless tumble tests to make sure that you got the durability that you expect from OnePlus. We expanded the cooling area by 50% as well. And a 5G device needs 5G antennas, but they take up a lot of space. So we actually had to completely redesign them. And over the course of 5 months of testing, we have our own bespoke antenna shape. Also due to the space, we had to look at the traditional NFC antenna. It was making the device too thick. We knew we couldn't leave it out, so we reduced the size by 50% without losing any of the performance. So with the OnePlus 7 Pro ultra-high-definition display paired with a 5G connection, you will get a crisper and cleaner experience. To bring you guys the best experience possible, we also had to partner with the biggest and fastest network, EE. They led the industry with 4G. They're going to do the same with 5G. So please welcome BT Consumer Group's CEO, Mark Ilera. He has a very exciting update.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here with the mobile industry's most passionate fans. I said the mobile industry's most passionate fans. Come on. That's more like it. Now I believe you, Pete. And thank you, Pete. Thank you, Cristiano. It's great to partner with you and work with you, two people that are always focusing on innovation and customers and leading and bringing things first. And it's always really special working with you and partnering with you on such exciting projects. And once in every decade, doing a job like mine, working in an industry like this, you get to be really lucky to work with a new technology that comes around once in a decade that will change lives. And 5G is going to do just that. This is the beginning. This is the start of a really, really exciting journey that we're going to go on. And we at EE will be switching on 5G in 6 cities across the UK very, very soon. And soon after, switching on 10 more. And we'll be bringing faster speeds, more capacity, more reliability, better experiences for our customers in the busiest places, in the busiest cities across the country. And we're going to be rolling out 5G at a really, really fast pace after that. We're going to be rolling out 100 sites every single month across the country, bringing our customers their best mobile experience ever. And Pete and Cristiano have talked about the new experiences that we see and we're really excited about, bringing together physical and digital worlds. And that's the power that 5G and our network with these devices can bring. And these are things that we could only dream of when we launched our 4G network back in 2012. So much has changed since then. Think about how much data you're using on your smartphones. Think about how many things you're doing now that you weren't doing 7 years ago. And this huge demand for data that we're seeing means our customers are relying on us to build a network that can handle that growth and those new experiences you're always looking forward to. And in 7 years, just 7 years, we've rolled out 4G across the whole of the UK. We have won the best mobile network every single year since then. We have broken, thank you. We have broken every single speed record going, and we have always been the first to launch new mobile experiences for our customers every single time. And in just 7 years, OnePlus has gone from being an idea in Pete and Carl's heads to being an exciting and innovative and really, really special company. And for us, OnePlus is one of the most important partners on our 5G journey. We've both worked together on research, development, innovation, and thinking together about the experiences that we can bring our customers with our partners like Qualcomm as well. We're about to switch on 5G imminently. This will be another first. For us, it'll be a first for the UK. And the OnePlus Pro 7 series is our first 5G device. We are partners and leaders together. Would you like another first? We're going to upgrade 50 of the first customers on EE that bought the OnePlus 6T onto the new 7 Pro 5G and put them on a 5G plan for free. Now, I thought there would be a bigger reaction. And I also thought if the noise was loud enough, because the original plan was to make it 50 customers, I thought if the noise was loud enough, I would make that the first 100. So, shall we make it 100? All right, so 100. And there may be even some of you here today, so check out 5G 50 and see if your name's on there. So our partnership really does mean a lot, and we want all of our OnePlus customers to experience 5G first with us and be the first to take the steps on this really, really exciting journey with 5G. It's going to be amazing. And with your never settle attitude of OnePlus and all of the fans that are here today, we're going to create amazing things in the future. Thank you so much for being part of that journey with us, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you, Mark, and we are so excited about our partnership and to be the first 5G phone available with EE. Who here wants one? Yay! So 5G is going to change things in ways that we can't even imagine yet. So it's a hugely exciting time for all of us in this room, the mobile industry, and also the whole world. So OnePlus, EE, and Qualcomm will be there all the way, every step of the journey. So that's it for the OnePlus 7 Pro and the OnePlus 7 Pro 5G. But we're not done yet. At OnePlus, we never stop pursuing the most advanced smartphone technology. Our mission has always been to share the best technology with the world and to allow more people to enjoy a fast and smooth experience. We're continually looking for ways to provide more people with more choice, and we remain committed to providing premium products to our community. So today, we're excited to launch another device, the OnePlus 7. So the OnePlus 7 has the OnePlus performance DNA. Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, RAM boost, and another great camera. So whether it's processing speed, app opening, or capturing the perfect shot, you'll be ahead of others every single time. We have drastically enhanced both the software and the hardware on the OnePlus 7 cameras. So it uses the same primary sensor as the OnePlus 7 Pro, the 48 megapixel Sony IMX586, and a secondary 5 megapixel depth camera for the portrait mode depth sensing. It is also powered by our bespoke UltraShot engine. Don't these look great? I'm going to go through. Ooh, move over. Have a look. So we've talked today about the importance of having a great visual and audio experience. And this is why our engineers have worked tirelessly to install the same set of stereo speakers on the OnePlus 7 as the OnePlus 7 Pro. Good. We have joined forces with Dolby Laboratories to bring you Dolby Atmos sound so you can enjoy three-dimensional, lifelike sound quality on both the OnePlus 7 and the OnePlus 7 Pro, straight from your phone. So as you can see, you're going to experience a more immersive and cinematic sound than ever before. Please go try this out in the demo section in a later. So as you can see, the OnePlus 7 is another incredible OnePlus user experience with unmatched performance and an amazing camera. Stay tuned for the price because I think you're going to love it. We want to share the best technology with everyone, and today we've introduced to you the OnePlus 7 series. Like what you see? All of the devices have been designed with real-world needs in mind, but we're not done yet. So please welcome Akis back to the stage for another product.
So we have a final product to share with you today. And it's one of the most popular products we have ever created, actually. Here in Europe, when they were first released, they sold out in just 10 minutes. Yes, I'm talking about the wireless OnePlus Bullets Wireless. Comfortable to wear, wireless with great battery life and intuitive touches, such as magnetic play and pause. There is no doubt that the Bullets Wireless are an incredible pair of earphones for daily use. But we never settle. So today, we are pleased to introduce you to the next OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2.
Hey, how are you?
So the new OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2 are an amazing pair of high-end earphones with true flagship sound quality. You see, most earphones have a standard dynamic driver, which is responsible for the bass as well as for the mid and high frequencies. And you know, sometimes it can lack of detail. But the Bullets Wireless 2 use a triple driver setup to deliver extraordinary levels of sound clarity and detail. We now have a dynamic driver that's responsible for providing the bass and mids. And while we have added twin armature drivers to deliver precise highs, so now your music will sound truly as it was intended to. The OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2 offer an unrivaled listening experience for earphones in its class. It even supports aptX HD 24-bit high-res audio. That's better than CD sound quality. What's more, the Bullets Wireless 2 feature Bluetooth 5.0, giving you a more stable wireless connection. And the great thing, it's got wall charge. So in just 10 minutes charge, you get 10 hours of music. At full charge, the Bullets Wireless 2 lasts 14 hours and at the highest audio quality. Also now, by simply double pressing the shortcut key, you can now switch from your two most recently paired devices, like your OnePlus 7 Pro, for instance, and your laptop. And if you're using a compatible OnePlus device, your smartphone will automatically recognize the Bullets Wireless 2. And when you separate the earbuds, just like that, it will allow you to pair very easily with your smartphone. And of course, we feature Google Assistant straight out of the box. So now you can control your smartphone or make search requests by voice. So, the OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2 will be available on May 21st and at the price of £99. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. We are really excited to give you the OnePlus 7 Pro in a range of configurations and colors starting at £649. You will be able to pick up one on May 21st when general sales open. And also please note that the almond color is a limited edition that will come later in June. And for those that cannot wait until the 21st, don't worry, we have two options. So if you want to be one of the first ones to get your hands on the OnePlus 7 Pro, please just head over to one of our exclusive 21 pop-ups all across Europe. For more information, please just check the website. And for those that cannot make it to the pop-up, no worries, we got your back. We will have a limited community drop tomorrow at 10 a.m. sharp. So order tomorrow, and you will receive a brand new OnePlus 7 Pro by May 22nd. And then the OnePlus 7 will be available early June and comes in the following configurations from $499. The OnePlus 7 Pro 5G will be exclusively available with EE in the UK, and we'll bring it to Finland, where it will be the first 5G phone with Elisa. So stay tuned on social media for the actual sales date. And of course, we have a wide range of accessories coming with our latest devices, and including our Warp Charger 30, that's a tough one, Warp Charge 30 car charger. So, Friends, today we've shown you the very best of OnePlus, combining the best, most cutting-edge technology with the fast and smooth experience that people will just love. So whether you're here with me or watching online, we want you to thank you for sharing this moment, which is very important in the history of OnePlus. And thank you also for all the support, really. We appreciate all the feedback. It makes us better. And please, for those who are here, you can now go right out there and try our new devices. We hope you love them as much as we do. Thank you, and never settle.
What does it take to be truly innovative? It all starts before you wake.